Hello everybody. It's Fire Emblem. I'm excited to get back to this. It's been a little bit. Alright, so first of all, we have all of our in-between chapters things to do. So, I'll start with our info conversations. Let's talk to Astrid. Commander Ike? Huh? Oh, it's you. Are you trying to clear your head as well? Yeah, I guess so. I'm just walking and thinking about things. Ben is so odd. I don't understand this country at all. I can see that. Everything's so wrapped up in form and tradition. It feels like Ben has lost track of more important things. You're some noble house's daughter, are you not? What made you decide to become a knight? To escape my royal family. No, not to escape, but to confront it. I don't want my life to be my own. I want my life to be my own. Very different meaning. How do you like being a knight? I'm still not satisfied. I may now be a knight, but my hands still shake when I draw my bowstring. So perhaps my goal was not simply to become a knight. Perhaps my true goal was to become stronger. Commander Ike, the others say that you never give up, no matter how bleak the fight. That seems like true strength to me. Please, allow me to continue fighting by your side. If I remain with you, I'll grow stronger from your example. Your skill with the bow is spectacular. How could I possibly refuse your request? We're pleased to have you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's good for her. We love that. Gatry, welcome back, you turncoat. Well, if it isn't Ike, out for a walk, Commander? Hello, Gatry. Yeah, if I stay in that horrible, gaudy room for too long, I start to feel depressed. Is that why you're out here too? No, I'm here for different reasons. I'm just admiring the flowers. Oh, right. Yes, they all seem to be in bloom this time of year. The large yellow ones are especially pretty. Not those flowers. Those Oh, of course. Gatry, we're inside. There's nothing here but the temple handmaidens. Exactly. It's like a whole new species of girl lives in Ben. Everyone in this palace is drop-dead gorgeous. My dude. You know what I mean, Ike? Tee-hee. Say, which one strikes your fancy? That buxom lass with the chestnut hair is... Hey, Ike? Ike? Ah, he's still just a boy. Gatry, come on, man. Have the slightest hint of self-respect, perhaps? Or is that too much to ask? Psst. You want to hear something? There's a rumor going around that a tiger subhuman has been seen on the foggy banks of this very river. Hey, what? You don't seem surprised. Alright then, how about this? That subhuman? They say it's always in beast form. It can't change back. Right frightening, ain't it? Is it just a cat? The only way for us humans to fight them savages is to wait for him to change out of beast form. I mean, how can we kill him if they won't change? Still no reaction, eh? What a bore. How's about this juicy morsel then? Was saving it I was, but I heard from my darling in the army that tigers, cats, and other four-legged subhumans hate fire magic. That's a useful tidbit, ain't it? Oh, I knows things. You there, serving wench. There's work to be done. Why are you wasting time chattering on? What's wrong? Just saying hello to one of the new servants is all. You fool, this is no servant. Hi? Boy? Hey, what? Oh, crikey. Oh, cricky. Princess Crimea's escort. A guest of the apostle. Oh no, oh my gosh, please forgive me. What should I do? Oh, he looked right angry, he did. I might get sacked. Good. Girl's just racist on main and expects to keep her job. Alright, we've got some support conversations. Do you have a moment, Titania? Ike, how can I help you? Remember what we talked about the other day? About when you met my father? Yeah. That... I know you don't want to talk about it, so I won't force you or anything. It's not like I don't want to, it's just... It's hard to talk about my past. Still, you deserve to know as much about your father as possible. Alright, I'll tell you. Great. When I was a Crimean knight, I entered an officer exchange program and was sent to Gallia, where your father was. On my first day, they held a joint training session in the Royal Hall. That's where I first saw Commander Grail's might for the first time. He took on wave after wave of knights and defeated them like they were children. His swordsmanship was brilliant. The other knights barely had time to lift their weapons before Commander Grail had them on the ground. He was the mightiest warrior I'd ever seen. My body trembled at the thought of it. Ma'am, he had a wife. Whoa. I tried to cross swords with him, but he was so far out of my league. It was laughable. But I asked him to train me, and he agreed. After that, whenever we had a spare hour, we'd meet and spar. We soon grew close, and after a few weeks, he invited me to his home. That's when I saw you. Me? Yes. You were sleeping in your mother's arms, and she was smiling. You were adorable. The commander looked at you with such kind eyes. I saw a different person than the man who wielded a sword. I see. Oh, Mist has 2 support conversations to have with Mordecai and Jill. Oh, I'm sure these won't contrast with each other. Oh no, come back here, you. Where did that thing go? I could have sworn it fell around here somewhere. Looking for this? Oh, Mordecai, you scared me. I'm sorry to frighten you. I found this. Is it something you lost? Oh, yes, that's... Some of my clothes were drying on the line, and a breeze carried one of my scarves away. Thank you, Mordecai. You are welcome. Mordecai? Yes? Oh, well, I'm sorry, it's nothing. If you say so, I will take my leave of you now. What's wrong with me? I can't believe I couldn't do it. Why can't I be more like Ike? He's so casual, so calm all the time. I can't keep panicking like that. Oh, I mean, he's a big dude. I'd feel nervous to talk to him as well. Oh, there you are. Back again, Mist. Uh-huh. Because you didn't join us for supper. Again. No one wants to share the table with a Dan soldier. It would ruin the meal. My brother says he doesn't care. He says that. And I'm just glad to have someone close to my age traveling with us. So come on, let's go eat something. Wait, she's close to Mist's age? I can't. Sorry. I see. Well then, I'll just have to bring the food to you. I'll be right back. But hold it a second. Oh, that's cute. They're gonna be... Mist is gonna turn her away from her horrible, warmongering, racist ways that she was raised with. Perfect. Let's make sure everybody has what they need. Does Mordecai have... No, I guess he really only has the transformation stuff. Have him send the Laguzaks to the convoy. Astrid, what is Night Ward? Does it protect you from knights? Hold on. Magic item that when equipped raises defenses for use by soldiers, knights, and paladins only. Okay. Oh, actually. Nobody's tribe. Axe Knight, Knight. Paladin, Fighter, Wyvern Rider. Okay, we've got some friends. I'm going to pump up everybody's XP because we have 586 to spare. Anybody that's 25 XP or less from a level up is going to get a boost. Oh, let's go. Easy little 5 XP level up for Rolf. Oh, do I have any of those class up things? We'll have to look into that. Okay. I might just do anybody above 50 because we don't have many people to bump up that are 25 away. And the higher level everybody is, the more likely they are to survive our next mission. I do like having living friends. Oh, Mordecai's so big. I love him. Gatry's actually pretty high level considering we just got him. He's a chunky guy as well. Yeah, even with that, we're set. Convoy. Increases the user's build. Allows a Lagoose to remain in animal form. I see. I'm gonna have Ike take the Lagoose Slayer. Especially effective against generals and knights. Who's another sword person? Oh, we leveled up Mia. Okay. I think I'm happy with how things are looking here. We will we'll begin our next chapter. I'm so bored. We've been here for 5 days already, and there's absolutely nothing to do. They gave me free rein to wander the temple, but I've seen everything. I'm tired of it. I take it Princess Alincia has been invited to yet another social gathering? A little time off is one thing, but this... I guess I'll get in some fencing practice. Ike, the captain of the Apostles' Holy Guard, is headed this way. I beg your pardon. Are you and your mercenary company enjoying your stay here in Ben? I don't know why I read that as expecting. Is there anything you find wanting? There's nothing to do and Mist is bored. Ike, why'd you say that? Weren't you just complaining about that exact same thing to me? You said you were bored and tired of everything. It doesn't mean you should go spouting it to everyone. Oh, you're such an idiot, Ike. My apologies. Neither of them meant any offense. They're just frustrated. Yes, I understand that. I'll pay it no mind. Did you have some reason for coming to speak with us? I bring word from the Apostle. She wishes to charge you with a task. The Apostle wants to employ us. Let's go. I don't know if we're going to get paid. We'll find out. I didn't expect this. Expect what? Your reaction. I'd have thought that you'd be spouting and fuming at the thought of working for the Apostle. If Princess Alincia can tolerate endless social gatherings to judge Ben's mood and garner her favor, the least I can do is help her earn points by running an errand or two. Ike, they're coming. So we lay in wait for them here, right? Yes, the Apostle's orders were clear. Stop the band of merchants traveling on the old highway and seize their cargo. This does look to be the best spot for an ambush. Alright, I don't know who we're facing, but we're on the job. Let's do this right. Oh, there's so many of them. We're on the Old Town Road. It's a reference. A poor crop this time around. Cats, tigers, and a few crows. All we've got are laborers. We're not going to get rich with this. Oh, and we worked so hard to catch them. Is it as bad as all that? I've been selling half-breeds for 25 years. The ones that fetch the highest price are the trophy herons. And if they're white-winged royals, the fanatics will empty their purses of every last coin. Well, if that's the case, why don't we hit Serene's Forest next time? There might be a few of them left. You've the brains of a dead wyvern. Why do you think herons are so expensive? It's because they're rare. It's been 20 years since that mob burned Serene's. The herons were all roasted like chickens. No matter how you look at it, that was utter lunacy. All that gold up in smoke. Oh, if they're so valuable, I'd like to see one with my own eyes. I'd catch it and put it in a cage. Idiot. Think what you could buy with all that gold. A new axe? Oh, and some furry boots, too. Shut up, fool. Stop your daydreaming and look over there. What? Who are they? Look alive, lads. They're not common travelers. Here they come. Titania, are we sure this is the right bunch? This fog makes it hard to see, but their numbers and appearance match our intelligence. It must be them. Well, they've certainly seen us. They're readying their weapons. Very well. Get ready to fight, everyone. Alright. First order of business, as always, are there conversations to be had? Doesn't seem like it. So, with that, Hank, Zyark, Mordecai, Nephany. I'm happy with this lineup. I might drop Nephany in favor of Mia because we did just promote her. I think that's how we're feeling. We'll save going into this fight. I know we just saved coming out of our base stuff, but... Alright. So we have to defeat the boss, which I assume is Gashilama. Alright. Let's start with our steel axe. Let's hit him with the steel sword. Hit him with the crit? No, okay, fine. We'll have Rolf come in and finish him off. Oh no, longbow just fires further. Iron bow does the minimal damage, but we'll still get him. Oh, and a crit from Rolf. You go, kiddo. That guy is chunky, but not chunky enough to stop us. Iron axe. Is there any sword people? I've got a bow person. I just want to make sure... Okay, yeah, we can attack him and stay out of the range of those enemies. Oof. No, she has a lower... because she has a lance. Mia can't get to him. I'm gonna keep Mist in a generally safe spot. Oh, for Mia? Yeah, just because we've just promoted her to a swordmaster, I think, after our last fight. Oh, Astrid as well? Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Well, that's rough. At least the axes would be evenly matched. Miss. Okay, fine. I don't like it, but I understand. 14, so we need an 8 damage difference. Or we could just straight up kill him. Here, we'll do this. If she misses... Okay, she's not going to miss. Nothing to worry about there, but at least she doesn't get a hit back on her. We'll send Astrid to visit this house. Don't bother. Buying all these things is well and good, but I simply can't carry it all. Why does this woman get, like, such an intricate design compared to most of the people we talk to? And where's Largo? He leaves me in this backwater burg and wanders off to goddess only knows where. Hello? Oh, you there. Today is your lucky day. You've arrived at just the right time. I have something nice to give you. Just got back from a shopping spree, and I got this as a free bonus of sorts. No, please, no need to thank me. When you're a sophisticate like me, you never want for trinkets. Or men, for that matter. Well, toodle-doo then. Be sure to treasure that for the rest of your days. Now, which way to the nearest city? Alright. She had quite an energy to her. Okay, that guy has a bow. So I want to make sure that I am not within his range of attack. Is there any other bow people around here? Just to be safe. Okay, yeah, her closest bow person is that one, so we're fine to go up here. maybe out of the way of that guy's axe. Boyd can't get to this guy because we don't have an axe that can cover that distance. He's got to come to us. Send Soren this way with these guys. Mordecai this way as well. We'll send Mia with these ones. And we'll just move Boyd north a little bit. Ah, what terrible luck. My sixth sense told me that the weather would be nice today. Hey, grumbling and whining won't pay off your debt. Come on, beautiful, cough up my gold. I'd dearly love to pay you, but unfortunately, I'm broke. Not again. You're employed as a bodyguard. Why don't you have enough gold to pay me back? Ugh. When we get back to the base, I'll get what's mine. Try to run and you'll pay in pain. Threaten all you like. I can't give you what I don't have. Oh, I hope that sounded brave. Oh dear, what am I gonna do? Seems I must go crawling back to my dear sister once again. Oh, she's gonna be so mad. But in the end, I'm sure she'll help. After all, it's for the life of her brother. Right. Tonight I pay a little visit to the barracks of the Sacred Pegasus Knights. Bruh. I wonder if that character is going to be relevant later. Wait a second. I'm curious. Oh no, still can't talk. It was weird, we got quite a bit of focus, and then... Okay, put Kieran up there, put Titania a little bit north. Okay, so how much do we trust the lance attack here? 14. Nah. Okay. We'll get Brahm and Ike northward. With these guys offering backup. I don't want them to come too far forward in case there are ranged attacks. Why did I accidentally do that? I didn't mean to... I'm so glad he missed. Ha, he tried to target... He tried to target Ike's younger sister, and he missed. But, that guy just had a very bad time. Interesting, that guy had a Laguz Lance. Titania, 2 crits in a row? Was that necessary? Alright. A 69% chance to hit? Nice. I like those odds. Yeah. How's everyone's health looking? Really it's just that, like, Boyd could use a quick pump up. Hit him with a nice heal, get some experience for Mist. We will start with... Oh yeah, Lance is better than Sword, not Axe. Get the 1% crit. No, imagine if they did, though. We'll send Ike after this guy. Here we go. 100% chance to hit. We're doing at least 20 damage, possibly more if we get that 14% crit chance. Alright. Good job, man. And send Jill to finish this guy off. Show him who's boss. Never mind. We'll just back her up a little bit. bow battle. I don't want Zarek to be in too much danger because I don't know what his health situation is looking like, really. In terms of how much damage he will take on a single hit from these guys. Okay, we'll send Astrid up this way. What is the deal here? If I can move Titania to take on this guy. Oh, you know what? It's because she used the Killer Lance last turn. She defaulted to that when her other weapon broke. That's why she had such a good chance of crits. See, now she's more like average human. Alright, and then she'll hold this bridge. We'll get Soren to come forward, and... Oof. This guy's about to get fired. Are you a mercenary too? It's a tough life being a warrior for hire, isn't it? I don't like having to do this, but I must pay off my debts or my sister will have my head. Well... Sorry. Forgive me, Marcia. That would explain why there was no one to have a conversation with him. Because we lost Marcia. Oh, don't hit me with a spell. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Kieran visit this building. I found this in the river, but my mom said it was dirty and I had to throw it away. Do you want it? Really? Alright, you can have it. Take care of it, please. Got a secret book? Increases the user's skill. What does skill do again? Higher the number of greater units hit percentage. Alright, I'll take that. And Mordecai, what's in here?
Eh? Did you say cattle? A battle? Stranger? What? Oh, danger. Goodness, what am I to do? Oh, maybe this will help, dearie. It's just lying here collecting dust. Just like me. Never a visitor. Anyway, I don't know what it does, but it's pretty. If I gave it to my grandkids, they might write once in a while. Here, take it. Now do me a favor and protect my house, alright? No, my house. A mouse? Where?
Alright. What'd that do? Allows you to acquire the skill Vantage when you're at a base. That's very helpful. What does Vantage do? She's just riding in from left field to take these guys out. Let's send Ike in with a sword to take one of these guys out, perhaps. Not good odds, but not bad odds, necessarily. Interesting. Mist can't get to Ike fast enough. But Braum can hold on to him. Because that was my... I realized that was a concern as soon as Mist couldn't get to him fast enough. We will move Mist northward, though. We'll just kind of have the whole gang together. I just want to be... I want to be safe. No, I feel like we can trust Rolf. We'll get Mist there a little sooner. And that'll be the faster path for Astrid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, try to take on Braum. I'm fine with that. Absolutely just go for it, please. Don't take a second swing, please. Oh. They're crushing us. They're nothing but a pack of rats, but they fight like demons. But no matter how tough they are, there's no way they can stand up to a real monster. Hey, you there, release the feral. Now all we have to do is sit back and watch them chew their heads clean off. Okay, so Mist is gonna real quick, because he only does some. We'll just quickly mend him back up. Did I ice Makulov? Was that the person who was over this way talking about the Pegasus Knights? Because if so, kind of, yeah. Not kind of. Yes. Their parents getting 2 letters in the mail. True. I'm sure it's going to be fine. So what about Feral one? 30 health and 29 health. There's a lot of danger around here. Truly don't want to go up against that axe guy with a lance fighter. What about a sword person? 10 times 2, 7 times 2. Steel sword is the way to go, because she will do 20 damage guaranteed, maybe more if she crits. And then we'll send Rolf around to finish him off. Just straight up execute him, you know? This child is just going to mow down everything in his path. Okay, then we will get Titania up here to finish this archer off. She got a Laguz bow. We'll get Boyd up here. Actually, yeah, Mia might need the assistance, and Zyark has a decent amount of health. Honestly, we'll just kind of leave that pirate alive, I think. And Braum is currently at 28 health, so I feel comfortable using him as a shield. I'll just send Kieran this way. And Astrid. Forgot about her. Hey you! Why don't you lay down your weapons and walk out of here with your lives? You can posture as much as you want, but there's no way you can beat us. Shut it! I don't know why you're here, but if we lose our cargo, we lose everything. It ain't happening. In that case, we've no choice. You'll receive no mercy from us. Isn't that like the line that he has in Smash Bros? Like, you'll get no mercy from me. What if Titania just... All we have to do is kill this guy, right? Because, I mean... Oh, he has a really good crit chance there, though. His hit chance is not as good, but the crit chance, wild. Trying to think of... We don't really have anybody that can do ranged against him. He doesn't seem to want to move. That's the one thing I'm taking out of this. This boss is a problem in Iron Man's. Oh, I can believe it. How do I want to do this? Could Rolf's bow it? I'll see. Is he gonna pull it off? No, alright. Oh no, he already has... Hold on, we're gonna move him back. We're gonna drop Ike here. Gonna use Mist to heal Ike. Gonna use Titania to pull Rolf back into relative safety. We'll use Soren to heal Mia. And we'll take this turn. We'll go here. Oh, 0% chance to hit. Or, like, he can hit, but he won't damage. And I love that. We'll get Kieran to finish him off real quick. Maybe? Maybe. Do good. Yeah, proud of you. Okay. We will take this turn. Oh, no. We'll take this turn to see what happens. You fool. You've walked right into my trap. Hey, Sabrina. How's it going? Okay, so none of those guys wanted to move. Even... Okay, we haven't left anybody in his space yet. Oh no, we have, and he didn't move. Okay. So I feel more comfortable. You're tired? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get at least some of the rest that you need tonight. Oh. Astrid could rock in and do 1 damage to our boy. Or 5 damage to that one. What about the mage? 6, but take 8 in return. Okay, Astrid might just be... She might just hang out in a bush. Been since 4 a.m.? Ugh, I do not envy you in the slightest. Okay, we're gonna send Astrid forward. Can she... Oh no, she can drop... Who's she carrying? I forgot. Oh, she has our bow boy. Okay, I'm gonna drop him here. I'm gonna have her move up here and wait. 37, 32, 34. Was there somebody that needed healing? I guess not. I'll move her 1 back for safety reasons. And we'll have these 2 run up. Okay, wish us luck. Ooh, you fool. Alright. I mean, if that's how they want to play it, absolutely. Interesting. Even another sword guy doesn't have a good odds against him. Yeah, it's like he has it's a gamble. Any attack against this guy is a gamble. Don't. Okay. I do also like that he was like, release the beasts, and then they have stood perfectly still since then. Okay. We have Miss top up Titania, because she's our best, like... I think from what we've seen, she's our best, like, initial attacker for this. Rolf might be able to put a little bit of damage into him. I'll start next turn with that. Actually, wait, why don't we just get our ranged friends in? How far in are we? We are on chapter 14 out of, I think it's high 20s, the number of chapters. We're making good progress, at least, I would say. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with this game. It's kind of slower progress just due to the nature of the game being very turn-based and all that, but okay, do your 1 damage. You're just like us. You eat meat, you ride horses. I mean, come on. We're not hurting any humans here. What's wrong with buying and selling a few half-breeds? Consider that my counter-argument. She just got, like, 40 experience from dinging him with a single arrow. Love that for her. Who else is ranged? Rolf, you're up next. Could do 6 damage, 4... Yeah, 6 damage from Rolf's bow. We're gonna death by 1,000 cuts this guy. Oh, what if Mordecai got to kill him? He might actually have the best odds of surviving the initial attack, which is hilarious to me. Ugh, tiger. Tigers are dangerous. I've got to trick it into drinking the medicine. Ugh. 21. You're weak. I'm not trusting Ike to finish that. Because that's a 17. He has a low chance to hit, but if he crits, Ike is dead. And that is the least ideal scenario. I'll send Mist in to heal Mordecai for the free XP. You know, we gotta make sure our boy stays healthy. And do we have Soren finish him off with Righteous Fire? Perfect. How did this happen? I've lost everything. Good. Oh, almost a full level off of that kill. Good job, Soren. And we got a killer axe out of the deal. Our duty's done. Let's grab the cargo and get out of here. The Grail mercenaries have returned. Well done. The news of your victory is welcome, as is the cargo you seized. Now about your payment. Wait, this mysterious cargo was a bunch of really heavy crates. Would you tell me what they contained? That... Your job was to deliver the cargo. You've no need to investigate further. But Princess Alincia has returned to her quarters. You would do well to inform her of your safe return. Very secretive. It was just, like, several crates of cocaine. It appears that the apostle will handle your payment on the morrow. Perhaps you can speak with her then. I beg your leave. I must be going. Very well. We just stopped like a rival drug deal from happening. Hello? Cutscene? They're so muscular. Welcome to the Furry Con, yep. Is that Xehanort? Okay, that's... That is actually really cool for... Especially like early 2000s CG. Damn. That was a really smooth transition. I'm actually, like, I'm in awe at that. Nintendo's been holding back on us. Right, and... They used the budget on the other ones. Hello there. I like that some of them didn't transform and they're just hanging out as birds and cats. Birds and cats and birds and cats. Thank all of you for coming, my fellow Laguz kings. It's been decades since all of us were gathered in one place. I would extend my gratitude to King Degancy of Goldoa, who arranged this meeting place at short notice. It was nothing, King Caneus. Fellow kings and countrymen, attend to my words. As you no doubt have heard, Dan has invaded Crimea and overrun her. Of course, Crimea is a Bjork nation. However, since the time of her founding, she's made every effort to engage the Laguz with honor and dignity. Never has this been more true than during the 30-year reign of good King Ramon. During this era, Gallia and Crimea initiated many ambitious cultural projects in an attempt to bring our divided people closer. Yet one man has always reviled our work. The Dan King, Asnerd. Why he took this recent course, however, I know not. Asnerd's actions are monstrous. His army has put much of Crimea to the sword. Her people live in terror, her king lies dead. And now the Dan forces continue their ruinous march and cross the border into Laguz territory, into Gallia. That trespass, O King of Lions, is because your country chooses to harbor King Crimea's orphan, is it not? Yes, that's the justification they would present. But the Princess of Crimea is no longer in Gallia, is she? Your spies are as efficient as ever, King Tybarn of Phoenicis. As you say, the princess has already departed for Ben. I know this only because she came to the aid of a ship carrying Ben's apostle. Ah, so Princess Elincia is safe and in contact with the Ben Empire. That news gladdens my heavy heart. I do not believe that Dan yet has this information. If word got out that the Princess of Crimea had been granted sanctuary in Ben, Dan might halt its invasion of Gallia. Your information is dated, Hawk King. Have your legendary eyes and ears abandoned you after all these years? You have something you wish to say? Would you be so kind as to explain yourself, King Kilvas? Princess Elincia barely escaped Crimea with her life and then fled to Gallia, and yet a certain king of beasts there, one on whom she had pinned all hope, chose not to support her. With nowhere else to turn, the princess and her retinue spent 2 long months at sea, arriving in Ben mere days ago. Dan knows of these events as well, and the king has dispatched a team of hunters to make a corpse of the girl. And that, dear kings, is the latest news, at least to the best of my poor knowledge. Dan knows the princess is in Ben. King Kilvas, how did you come to possess this information? Why, there's no trick to it. I just perk my ears and point them in the right direction. You expect us to believe that a stray wind carried it to your ears. It's an odd tale, Naisala. Do you think so? Well, there is one trick to information gathering that I know. Shall I share it with you? If it involves dealing with human scum, I'll pass. Forgoing my Lagoo's pride is not something I'm willing to do. Is that not always the way of Phoenicis? To cling to those last tattered remnants of pride? Instead of proclaiming that you'll attack none but Ben ships, just admit that you don't have the power to do more. What did you say? Both of you will desist at once. Hey, thanks for following, Stein09. I'm hoping you're enjoying your time here. King Nasala of Kilvas, your actions of late can indeed be judged as too extreme. Black Dragon King of Goldoa, what do you pretend to know of my actions? Please enlighten me. I would remind you of the Bjork ship you attacked in Phoenician waters, and left stranded in Goldoan territory. This is a great game. This is my first time playing through it, and I am having a blast. My first Fire Emblem game was Awakening on the 3DS, and I've played almost all of them since then, but this is my first time going like back to earlier in the series. Fantastic so far. I understand why this one is so well loved. Oh, that. Nasala, you lying crow. You've been sneaking about in my territory again, haven't you? I heard from my own son, Kurthnaga, that a Bjork resembling Princess Crimea was on board that ship. Try and make sure you level up, Nephany. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Oh wait, is that one that I've already lost? Alex, please remind me. It is true. What? King Kilvas, you... Don't act surprised. I have no intention of ruling some tiny island nation forever. I'll make Kilvas a name to remember. This is the life of the Iron Man? Yeah. To that end, no amount of gold is enough. Laguz or Bjork, I care not. If the pay is right, there's nothing I won't do. Noted. I care not about the reach of your ambition, but you should choose your methods with more care. What good will it do you to expand your domain only to find enemies at your every border? I'll take your words to heart for the time being. And you too, King Phoenicis. What good will your piracy do if it earns the wrath of Ben? Continue at this pace, and there's no telling when the hostilities will end. Until the people of Ben apologize for the slaughter of our brother Herons, I will do no such thing. Prince Rayson of Serenes, are you of the same mind? Those humans burned Serene's forest and killed my people. No amount of human blood can slake my thirst for vengeance. Alright. This guy is he's ready to murder. For my siblings, for my countrymen, I demand justice. I cannot even return my bedridden father to our forest home. I'm no soldier. I know nothing of war, so King Phoenicis acts in my stead. I'm most grateful to him, and I would not see him stop until Ben is paid. Blood leads only to blood, and violence begets violence. Nothing more. Revenge is simply another name for murder. And you, King of Lions, what will you do about your home of Gallia? Now that you know Den's feint towards Gallia is merely another move in his game of war, how will you act? They've made no formal declaration of war. Until they do, we watch and wait. If it's the first step towards eradicating all human scum, Phoenicis will help you destroy Dan. No. Unless this becomes a true war among all nations, I want you to stay your hand. As long as Gallia is protected by the Sea of Trees, we can stave off Dan's attacks. Ah, the luxury of a large nation. You'd waste a chance to expand your territory just to maintain the status quo? Sad. I agree with King Gallia. If we were to form a Laguz alliance against Dan, we would drive Ben to Dan's side and lose a valuable ally. The flames of war cannot be fanned haphazardly. Above all, we must think of Laren's medallion. Its location is unknown. But it still exists. We know this. And as long as it does, we cannot allow any war that could stand to engulf all our nations. Do you understand, Laguz kings? I beg of you, do not forget it. Heard something about a medallion? Alright, chapter 15. Space, the feral frontier.
Oh my, if it isn't young Prince Serenes. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Neolucci, you're looking well.
And feeling well, too, thank you very much. This old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me, though, how fares your father, King Lorazzi? Lord Lorazia? King Lor.
Same as ever. Since that terrible day, he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore.
I'm not surprised.
Want to know how to get the super secret character? You know what? Hit me. I'm down.
In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen.
Yes.
And yet, we're blessed that you're still with us. Prince Rayson, if there's anything this doddering old bird can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Rayson. Neolucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once.
Yes, of course. I'm sure you have much to talk about, much to say. I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Rayson, make yourself at home.
Old Neolucci's always been fond of House Serenes. When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's all this about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time, and I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions. Okay, you'll tell me when the level starts? Alright. Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Naisela? Why do you provoke Tibern? You came all this way for that. Are you serious? Do not mock me, Crow King. Tibern is my father's guardian. If not for him, we might have suffered the end of House Serenes itself. I will not brook any insults to him. Oh, I see. So, rather than ally yourself with me, your trusted companion of old, you'd side with his new protector? That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, and not Tibern, who watched over you? Any change in my bearing can be laid at your roost, Naisela. After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship the two of us once shared. Oh, no, that I could never do. You see, humans are essential to the fulfillment of my ambitions. You've changed, Naisela. If this is the path you've chosen, I have nothing left to say. I doubt you could ever understand what it means to guard Kilvas, Prince. To protect an entire country. King Naisela, Duke Tanis of the Ben Imperial Senate has arrived. Bring him in. Oh, this dude is thick. Your Majesty, just now I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was that a Serene's noble? They're supposed to be extinct. And what if it were? Oh, I was right. Wonderful. My eyes did not deceive me. Those dazzling white wings and that shimmering hair sparkling like falling gold dust. That is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form. Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand? Per your request, we've appropriated several pieces of art from the ships of Duke Gatos. Yes, and you'll be compensated as promised. But right now, there's something else that I simply must have. Really, another request. What can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps? Oh, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I'll double your normal fee. That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire? Desire? But surely you've already guessed. Oh no. You're just going to engage in a little human Laguz trafficking. Meeting with the Apostle was fine, but all she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions. I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. I can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside, but what do you suppose the Apostle intends to do with them? I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious. But, Ike, the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Alincia and King Gallia and the Dragon Prince, too. All of them have been so nice and friendly and easy to talk to. Perhaps the rudeness of the upper echelon is unique to the Bjork class system. Princess Alincia was raised in special circumstances. Maybe that's why she's so different. Yeah, I could never get accustomed to the culture of Bjork nobles. I mean, fair. Oh, the results from the last battle. Of course, Titania is the MVP, and we got 10,000 gold. Let's go. All right, so we've got our... All right, so first up, we're topping up people's XP. Because we love the serotonin of gaining all these levels in between fights. Once again, I'll go with people that are less than 25 XP away first. And we'll see how I feel after that. There we go, not level 1 anymore. We love that for her. It didn't help too much, but you know, I've seen worse level ups. How much extra XP do we have? 658? Yeah, I'll top up anybody above 50. You're doing great, Brom. We're all proud of you. Question mark. Now that's a level up. Okay, and I have been advised to level up Nephany. So that's alright. I've definitely seen better levels out there. Okay, there's nobody close enough that I use enough to justify... Okay, let's get some information. How are your preparations progressing? They are underway. We leave within the hour. Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care. A desert is just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not? Ah, with one major difference. Unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface. You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move around. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but... Has something befallen Master Soren? I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping about. It all started when we arrived in Ben. Oh. Be that as it may, it won't hurt for me to have this information. Can you tell me more? Of course. There's little water in the desert, and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there, which means there are no groves or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot or horseback will find the sand slows their pace considerably. The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree. Thieves are agile, so I understand why they'd be unaffected, but those skilled in the magical arts? That doesn't make sense. I once heard an explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path. However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much of that is truth. Who is the source? Prime Minister Sephiron. Would he play a joke like that? Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man, but please allow me to continue my explanation. What else? Others who are affected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, other flying units. Oh, and Lagoos too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some. You said Lagoos, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman. Well, of course. Bjork and Lagoos are both living things. Every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact that there are still those who persecute Lagoos in the land of the goddess, it's deplorable. Are you of a noble house? Yes, I am. One must be of noble birth to serve the goddess. But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest. Like, he is very bad at being polite. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, and one last thing. What is it? The desert contains the remnants of more than one lost civilization. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie undiscovered beneath the shifting sands. Those with good luck may come across such treasures during battle. Alright, that was important info that could help us pick our squad for next mission. You're from the northwest nation of Crimea, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misfortune that's befallen your country and your people. Yet you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the Grand Temple Mainal, to the splendor of Ben, grandest of all the nations of Tellius. By the way, I hear you're traveling north to the Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know. They're the remnants of a race known as the Zanonma, who come from a civilization that predates our own. I'm sure you'll enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings. Yeah, it'll be a real picnic. Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. Oh, but a word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you'd be well advised to keep your distance, for safety's sake. It's said that there's a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins, and we hear occasional reports of strange figures wandering the dunes in the northeast. Be careful. Alright, so northwest and northeast potential problem areas. Alright, only one support conversation. Hey, what are you doing? Hi, Brom. Just fixing my shoulder guard. See, it's starting to rip right here. Oh, yeah, you don't want to go into battle like that. This one time I had a... Hey, how do you know my name? Oh, I'm just good at remembering names and faces. Natural talent, I suppose. Sorry if I got a little fresh with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Zyark. How do you do, Brom? Howdy, nice to meet you. Fixing a shoulder guard is tough work. What do you do when you're not at war? You work in leather? Nope, just a swordsman. I didn't know that swordsmen could fix something like this. That's quite a skill. I taught myself. Mercenaries don't make good money, you know. I can't afford to visit a tradesman. And done. Alright, that should hold. Wow, isn't that something? I have to teach my youngest son how to do that. How many children do you have, Brom? Got 5 sons and 3 daughters. In fact, my oldest girl is just about your age. I figured you'd have lots of children. How'd you figure that? Just look at you, Brom. You're a big man with a big heart. The perfect daddy. Damn right. This is just confirmation that Brom fucks. You think so? Oh, stop. You're embarrassing me. I'm telling you, as soon as I saw him and I met him, best boy. And boy did I call it. Alright, a couple people got some items here. What does Vantage do? Convoy, give the secret book. The killer axe in there. What was the red gem again? Moderately valuable gemstone. Sure. I accidentally put the lance in there. I don't expect we'll need the lance, but we probably will anyway. Okay, so... increase the user's skill... Vantage. Oh, I'm dumb. Where was it here? Skills. There we go. Allows this unit to attack first in all fights. Actually, that is something I will give to Titania. In certain instances, causes the enemy to receive half of the damage it deals to this unit. Yeah. Because she's usually our frontliner for a lot of fights. So if she can rock into a fight and like kill a guy with her attack, and then everybody that comes at her, if she can manage to kill them by attacking first, She's just that much better at frontlining. She's gonna be insane. Okay, and then raising skill. I'm not sure who's our person most in need of skill. I say Titania. Although Titania does sound funny. For a second I was like, oh, I'll give Mist the book because she's very low on skill, but she doesn't need it. She's a healer. She doesn't have a chance. Oh, imagine if they had a chance to miss with their healing. That would suck. Oh. Come on. Take your stuff back. Oh yeah, the Titania. I think that was the point. Was like she was supposed to just be like grading in every way. And so having her name pronounced like that just kind of exacerbated that feeling. A staff that restores a unit to normal condition. I don't know what they mean by that. Oh yeah, no, she sucked. Mid-level light magic. Somewhat difficult to master, but deals a fair amount of damage. I might toss... what are we missing? Okay. Have you shown stream my Game Boy? I have not. I think I'm gonna bust that out at another point, not right now. Because I could throw it in the Game Boy player and have it like basically on this screen. Oh, is Rolf not able to use the killer bow right now? Oh, it requires a C. Hey, Zix! Hey, everybody. Shout out. Actually, shout outs to two people. I know Sabrina didn't raid, but shout out to Sabrina hanging out in the chat. She's been playing Assassin's Creed lately. She's great fun. And shout out to Zix, who is just an all-around wonderful person. He's been doing Elden Ring. And I wish I could come in and watch, but I haven't played Elden Ring myself, and I want to go in as blind as I can. But I hope that you guys are having a good time with that. Welcome everybody from Zix's chat. Good to have you here. We are currently outfitting soldiers in between battles, just making sure everything's looking as good as we can have it. Because we don't want to rock in and get ourselves killed because we weren't well equipped. Got the shoutouts working? Yeah, for some reason, I think it was because I tried to do a different method of doing shoutouts, and I turned off the one that I used to use. I still had the setting, but I had disabled it, and I forgot that I disabled it. So when I tried to go back to the old one when the new one didn't work out, I wasn't able to get them going. But it's all good now. That's neither here nor there. Alright, so we don't have any more lances for Braum, so we're going to buy him... The steel lance could last for a while, but I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about that. We give him... Javelin is lower damage, but has a range to it. Kept yourself as blind as you could? Nice. I'm trying to do that with just about every game I play, but I'm not great at it. For some things, I will be honest. We'll buy another javelin for her. What's Astrid bow skill looking like? D? I think we can buy a better bow for her. Unless we have bows, don't we? Yeah, we can give her a steel bow. It doesn't have a lot of uses, but it's there. Hey, Nedge, welcome. We have not had anyone die tonight. We did have a very close call with Braum. He was down to 2 health. And I'm so, like, I would have been, I guess I wouldn't have been devastated because I wouldn't have seen this conversation option, but we just learned that he has, like, 8 children. Makalov died. Makalov wasn't in our party. And I wouldn't have had a chance to recruit anyway because I didn't have, we already lost his sister. Yeah, Makalov is a character that we could have recruited had Marcia survived and we brought her into the last chapter. I think everybody that we usually bring into combat is well equipped. It's fine. Honestly, I think we're pretty good with the number of soldiers we currently have. It's a shame we're not going to get to recruit everybody that we can, but, you know, it is what it is. Tell me, Soren, are you alright? Hmm? Recently, ever since we reached Ben, in fact, you've seemed depressed. Is that so? How odd. Well, I can think of nothing specific that's bothering me. Yeah, exactly. Like, I currently have more people than I can bring on missions, and I think that's my comfort zone, is just as long as I have backup people, I'm gonna keep everyone alive as much as I can anyway. I'm not gonna intentionally lose them, but we've got wiggle room. Well, if you say so. So, it's time for the desert. Which is the best direction to enter from? Soren? Yes, what is it? Alright, I know there's something going on. I'm sorry, I was thinking. What is it you wanted? Well, I was going to ask you for directions, but it's no longer necessary. Looks like we're being met. Ah. Who are you? Answer me. We're mercenaries. We were hired to take care of a group of bandits operating in this area. More of the Senator's dogs. You cast us as thieves so you can murder us and hide your guilt. But we will not be defeated. Mark my words. The day will come when all slaves are free, and then you'll pay for your crimes. What on earth are you talking about? No more useless words. Come, my brothers, take them. Oh. Welcome to the desert. Oh, yeah, the Lagoon. They just talked about how the Lagoos don't get affected very much by the desert. This is going to be great. What? We're facing Lagoos. I don't like the looks of this. Lagoos or no, it doesn't change the fact that they're brigands. Do not lower your guard. I know what I'm doing. Everyone, watch your footing in the sand. Take care and fight well. Okay, if you can, Lath or Mordecai 1 space down, 3 spaces left from the top right corner of the map. Alright. Lath or Mordecai. We have Mordecai in the party, so I will have him move up that way. We'll save right here. I do appreciate that, by the way. That's something that I would never know. Okay, so top right corner of the map. 1 space down, 3 spaces left, so right here. I'll allow you to answer that while I start moving him in that direction. 1 to the right of that. Okay. Love Path of Radiance. Oh my goodness, the movement speed. This is so rough. Yeah, no, like I am having a fantastic time with it so far. True. It's coarse and rough and irritating and just gets everywhere, you know? Oh, actually, very interesting thing that I didn't think about. They can't fight back until they transform. That gives a lot to think about. We'll kind of spread the gang out a little bit. I just want to make sure. Yeah, because the furthest he can get, some of them can transform and move. How far? Okay, only to there. And this one can move to there. So I feel comfortable putting Soren here for a moment with fire. We'll kill at least one of them ahead of time. Right, and she can't get far enough to do anything. Nephany is pretty decent movement-wise, but Braum always looks like I've already moved him. He's like... He starts out looking gray. Alright, so they're starting part of the battle already, some of them transforming and some of them needing to wait. So we're kind of going in... Uh-oh. I wanted to live more freely, grandmother. Well... I kind of forgot about the fact that they are very strong when they're transformed. So... I just want to say, I don't want to put the blame on anyone, but things were going a lot better before more people showed up. That was an insta kill. Holy shit. I guess it's time to bust out the Lagoose Slayer. Yikes. Is Mist isn't close enough that she can heal. I might get Titania with the Lagoose Lance. My life is just one big case of performance anxiety, I will be real with you. Okay. This guy is going to transform, so I want to make sure that any movement that happens is not within his range of movement. Because how fast can these guys move? Oof. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I should still be safe here. Zarek with the killer weapon always gets everyone blind. True. I need to worry about this guy. And by worry about him, I just mean, like, plan for his approach. How far can he go? He can go to here. We'll just Iron Bow this guy. He didn't even get to transform. That's a shame for him. Okay, so the hope is we don't lose anyone else. The reality is we're probably going to lose someone else. I might just quickly top Jill up here. Because Jill is going to be one of our... actually... I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. So this guy's going to come south. This guy's going to come west. Alright. Give it to Jill. Because Jill has the movement range and the Lagoo's Guard. So she won't take as much damage from these guys. And she isn't strong enough. She's not good enough with the lance to friggin' use it. Why did she come with it then? Ma'am. Alright, fine. Oh. Okay, I felt so good about that plan, and now here I am, suddenly feeling less good about that plan. Mordecai can't even deal damage to them. 17. He's still going to take damage from that. Can she get to him? She could get to him if he does this. Times 2, 2 times 2, 4 times 2. 13 damage. She would survive another attack? Hey, Michaela. Oh. Okay, we're gonna try a ranged attack here. Get him. Yeah, alright, good shot, Jill. Proud of you. We'll just move her forward a little bit. We will get Boyd first. 16 with a 73 chance to hit, or 17 with an 83 chance to hit. Yeah, more damage, higher chance to hit. I think same crit chance. It's good. Don't do it. Miss. Or just hit, that's fine too. 7 times 2, she can kill him if she doesn't miss. Perfect. So now the whole clump of people around here is feeling safer. We've got less people to worry about. First order of business is to heal who we can. So 14, she's the closest to death right now, so we'll top her up. She's also closest to an enemy right now, I believe. Or among the closest. Weapon level up for Mist. Perfect. Alright. We'll leave these guys for now. I don't wanna split up the gang too much. See the suns in the back? Yes, they're simply chilling. Okay, we'll keep moving Mordecai eastward. And we can start going north a little bit from here. Once again, I thought we were done with Braum this turn already. The sandworms are coming. No, please. Imagine, though. That would suck. How many turns do you think we can wait out these guys before they transform? Hold on. There's something I wanted to double check. Transformation. I wanted to make sure I understood this correctly. Increases by 4 for every turn. Increases by 2 more when the Lagoos are attacked. When it reaches 20, they transform. So, it would be 2 on this turn, 4 when he's attacked. Does it count the enemy turn as a turn? Like, if he's at 18, if I go and attack him, does shifting it to the enemy turn put him to 20? Or is 1 turn considered 1 round of me and 1 round of them? Because this will inform my decision making. That guy's at 18, so we don't want to risk him. You have no clue? You know what? Here's my thoughts. Jill's kind of racist. So if she dies, I will be less sad than if somebody else were to fall because of this choice. Oh, and she can actually back up to somewhat safety. She'll still be attackable. Kinda, she's pretty racist. Oh, also, wait, what am I thinking? Even if it does go up by 4 on the enemy turn, he'll be at 18 because of that 4. He already got the 4 from this turn, if that was going to happen. We could also, hold on. Those two can move about there. So I'm going to set, I want to set Soren about here. So he's like waiting just outside of their range. Oh, these two kind of cover each other, because when one transforms, the other should as well soon after. Okay, so Mia's been healed. Ike or Boyd. You know what? We're gonna get Boyd first. You know, I didn't think about the fact that Mist is technically also a magic user. I was like, haha. Why does she walk so fast in sand? But yep, healing magic is still magic. Oh, also, Jill wouldn't have been in as much danger anyway, due to the whole having the Laguz guard. So she wasn't at risk of dying because of her racism. Oh, he's advancing on her? Alright, Mordecai. Mia, can you finish him off? Yeah, you can. Hit him with the slim sword, because that is your worst weapon by a considerable margin, but with a decent crit chance. Nice. Love that for her. Honestly, kind of a sad level up out of that, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, now... Oh, this is actually... Okay. This is going to be a multi-turn endeavor. That guy just transformed, so he's going to come at us. But we're going to be safe here. Titania could use a little bit of healing. And honestly, at this point, I'm fine with ending my turn and seeing where this goes. It would be kind of funny if we just stayed out of the king's area until he had to transform back. That guy's not advancing. How long does the king stay transformed? Oh, he might just be permanently transformed. Demiband? Allows its wearer to maintain animal form at all times. All abilities are slightly lower while using the band. Interesting. Do we get to keep that? Okay, so there is a bird guy. There's one bird guy up there. We'll bring Rolf as far as we can go. I'm hoping this... I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I dropped Rolf. Not my brightest moment, I will be honest. Okay. Shit. I guess we're just gonna hope he's retreating? I'm fine with that. Heal Ike, please. Wood can't quite get to him, but she could. Jill could get to him. It would put her in the range of this guy, though. We'll see. Oh, actually, if she went here, a javelin attack would not put her within the range of the other guy. And her aim is impeccable, even at 50% shot chance. Let's go. Oh, and even if she had meleeed, she would have had room to move after. Okay. Mordecai, get the hell up there. Okay, we're going to make sure that everybody is just outside of the range of these guys before we advance. I guess my concern with those flying ones is that these guys do damage. No damage. That's unfortunate for you. Okay, so it was 1 down and 3 to the left, right? 1 down, 3 to the left. Oh. Something's here, beneath the sand. Nope, I'm over here. Stefan? So there you are. You are good at hiding. To be praised by one of the beast tribes is an honor. Yeah, my favorite dialogue. I'm Stefan. I live here in this desolate wasteland, playing at being a hermit. Who are you? I haven't seen you in these parts before. I'm Mordecai, a warrior of Gallia. This is the first time I've walked beyond the borders of my country. I thought that might be the case, and I was right. Whew, I am ever so clever. Mordecai, listen here. I'm interested in the beast tribes of Gallia. Would you mind talking with me? I'll buy dinner. My friends and I are fighting, so I cannot. Sorry. Very well then. I'll help you. Once this battle's finished, you'll have time to converse, yes? Alright. If you'll fight with us, then I will call Stefan a friend. Later, we'll talk about Gallia. I'm looking forward to it. Right then, off we go. Yes, off we go. Right then. Alright. So, I get the feeling he's a sword master. A unique sword forged by a master craftsman. It's powerful but difficult to wield. 31 attack? My dude? Alright. Okay. We're gonna kind of just, once again, keep the gang just outside of their range. Who needs healing? Anybody? Honestly, we're pretty set health-wise, so we can just move Mist. Some of your buddies are transforming back, you fool. Alright, I mean, really, if there was a time to strike, it would be now. 69% chance to hit? Nailed it. Attack 19. Okay, he does have Elwind equipped, so that's fine by me. Just kind of move these guys this way. I don't know how I feel about Mia at this point. Health-wise against these things, anyway. Oh, he's running, which is fair. Jill. Her turbo racism allows her to strike at the vital points. Good for her. I mean, not really good. Convenient in battle? But still very racist. Do you want to pull that trick again? Probably not. That was a 5% crit chance too? I respect it. I'm just still kind of surprised. Okay, with her having our Laguz Guard and having a decent amount of movement option. Do it again. It would have been funny. Okay, we can feel safe about moving some of our people forward. Stefan can book it here. Mordecai's about to transform back, which is a shame, but such is life. Braum can move, like, 1 square per turn, and that's horrifying. Okay. I am going to move Mist up, because nobody is in desperate need of health. Just want to be absolutely sure that we're not putting her in any more danger. Okay. Like, nobody's in desperate need of health except Jill. That's big. That is big. Actually, for multiple reasons. So, okay. These guys aren't going anywhere. And these guys aren't attacking. They might now, but we'll see. These guys are about to transform back, so they won't be a danger. And then we can push for those guys. Actually, no. I think we have one more turn before they transform back, so I won't put him in their range. But also the placement of the bird guy is huge, because now we can attack him and he won't even try to advance on us because he's blocked. Honestly, at this point, everybody that we're moving is just for extraneous reasons. Oh, this poor rebel just hiding in the corner, healing himself. How does fire do against him? I don't trust it. How does a lance do against him? 17 times 2? I'm good, thanks. Okay. So, here's how we're going to handle this. Very carefully, TLDR. I'll stick with fire for now. We'll get Soren a couple free kills. Oh, nice. Because, I mean, we'll take the extra experience, 100%. Can't turn that down. We'll get Jill out with her turbo racism again to knock out this guy? Or at least put some damage into him. And we'll move forward a couple people who can damage. We'll top up Jill once, just to make sure she's right as rain. And keep our most critical soldiers moving. Oh yeah, Soren has been building up some skills. He's our new chef. Alright, let's prioritize. That guy's gonna transform next turn. So is that guy. This guy's still got time. Okay, so this will kill. We'll hand axe this guy. Good job, Kieran. Your weapon just broke. And can Rolf finish him off? Hell yeah, he can. Okay, so that finishes off the two guys that were about to transform. That guy is going to transform as well, but he can't move far enough to hurt anyone yet, so that's good. You can send Jill to cast racism on this guy. That's the only spell she knows. She got boots? Increases the user's movement. Which is trying to convince you want to watch in 360p. Oof. But why not? That's 360 whole Ps. Thank you, Loon. I'm trying to... There was something I said earlier that I was like, huh, that was a bit of a goofy thing to say, but I don't remember what it was. We got a shine. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah, we did. If we're casting racism, it'd have to be like dark magic, right? In terms of it being a dark topic, not any other reason. Oh no. Remember when I said that he was outside of its range? It changed its mind. That was terrifying. Quick, kill him. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Nothing bad ever happens. Soren's gonna finish this guy off. He's not gonna be a problem. See? We're golden. Everything's happy. And then this guy has like a whole couple turns before he transforms. We can send Jill forward to javelin this guy once, but we're gonna kind of... I really hope he doesn't move against Soren. Honestly, the play might be to grab him as a rescue for this turn. Just because that guarantees she should at least survive if he moves. If he doesn't move, I'll feel safe dropping Soren and letting him do his thing. But otherwise, we will get the gang stacked up just outside his range. I feel bad for Braum, because he's moved from, like, here to here in the time it's taken Mordecai to run from about that same spot all the way up here and all the way back with some detours in between for combat. Like, that's just unfortunate. He is a big boy. He is best boy also. The only character so far who is canonically fucked. Alright, should have been born as a blue tiger. Yeah, it's a skill issue. As always. Alright, we almost have everyone to the best position they can be for fighting this dude. Oh, Mordecai transforming one last time, just for old time's sake. Get a crit? Get a crit? Coward. Okay, that guy will actually transform next turn, so... I feel comfortable hitting him with 36 points of fire. My companions and I are not thieves. I'm sure you couldn't care less, though. Well, the game has told me that you need to die, so unfortunately, goodbye. Nice, level up on Soren. Proud of you. Solid level, I'll take it. Those are all things that he benefits from. And do we have Ike kill him? No, that's a risk. Alright, Rolf. It's hunting season. Imagine if he gets the 1% crit. What? You're so young. I'm not scared of you. It doesn't matter if you're a Lagoose. An enemy is an enemy. Please, stop. Why are young cubs like you on the battlefield? Why? I have my thoughts. That conversation was not placed there without any care for its reasoning. No. Well, now I feel bad about how many guys we've killed for XP. I'll show you a suggestive no. We lose. You're the leader of this band, aren't you? Yes, I am. The fact that he isn't dead actually is nice. I'll resist you no further. Take me with you or execute me here. I care not. But my companions, would you let them go? Please? All two of them that aren't corpses at the moment? No, I won't allow it. I won't let you take Moarim. Morris. I won't let you take Morris. Stay back, little one. You're not supposed to expose... If you want Morris, you'll have to kill me first. Yes, he's a Bjork child. I claimed him when he was a little more than an infant. He has nothing to do with us subhumans. Stop lying. I'm here because I want to be. Who's the leader of the Laguz Emancipation Army? I am. You're a big jerk, Morris. Trying to cover for everyone and get yourself killed? I won't allow it. Little one. Hey, I don't care who the real leader is. A Laguz who calls himself a subhuman is protecting a kidnapped Bjork who claims to lead a Laguz Emancipation Army. Do I have that right? Because if I do, I have absolutely no idea what any of you are talking about. Would someone please tell me what's going on here? Okay, so we've been sent on some unsavory errands. I'm sure this is fine. Alright, please go over that again. It's been customary throughout Ben's history to keep Laguz as slaves? That's right. But that's in the past now. 20 years ago, all slavery was outlawed and all Laguz were freed. Probably not those ones in the crates from a couple missions ago. And as far as the general public is concerned, that is exactly what happened. So there's a portion of society that willingly breaks the law. The commoners obey, but there are still many Laguz slaves in the homes of nobles. Morris and I brought this to the attention of the senators, but they wouldn't listen. That's why we gathered other fighters. We break into the homes where slaves are kept and help them escape. Of course, the nobles can't let this be known publicly, so they brand us thieves and turn us into wanted outlaws. Alright, I think I understand your motives, but you're not going to solve the basic problem this way. We know that, but we can't give up and leave them in chains. We can't and won't. Do you mind if I try to help? Huh? This sort of Bjork behavior is something that's been bothering me. I think there may be something that I can do. We're about to go cause more problems. Naysala, stop this foolishness. Where are you taking me? Tell me. It's only a little further. I'll tell you once we've arrived, just as I promised. Oh no, he's coming to sell him into the Laguz trafficking. I left no word with Tiburn. If I'd known we were coming this far, I would have left a message. Don't you hate when your friends drag you out on impromptu road trips and not tell you where you're going? Like, at least tell me if I need to pack a change of clothes. A hydrate? Thank you very much, Michaela. This one's for you. This looks like a vaguely familiar forest area where somebody else died. Here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. Look below you, Rayson. What do you see? What is this? How is this possible? What happened here? I like that they're like a foot above the ground. And he's like, look over everything you see here. This is significant character death forest. It's my favorite place to be. This is Serene's? Is this what you're trying to tell me? This colorless vista, these cracked and withered branches, these lifeless trees. This is my forest? So this isn't... Dude speaking Minecraft runes. The ancient tongue. It's been many years since I heard it last. You can still speak it. The voice of the forest is still. Why? How did this... It's been like this since your clan's been gone. The area near the entrance is especially bad. They used fire. Most of the trees are dead. Unforgivable. How can they do things like this? Cursed humans. What did this forest do? What did my clan do? Humans hold all Laguz in contempt. And in the same way, they hold all of nature in contempt as well. They think everything exists for their pleasure and betterment. They're beneath contempt. Naysala, it appears that I've misjudged you. I called you a groveling toady to humans and labeled you traitor. I was overly harsh. I apologize. Not to worry. I engage in occasional commerce with humans, that much is true. A more pressing issue is the growing darkness. You can return to Phoenix tomorrow, can you not? I'm certain that some noble has a villa in this area. At this time of year, it's almost certain to be empty. I suggest we borrow it for the evening. You would sleep in a human building. Dude, the building's not human. The building's a building. Think about it. Bird folk like you and I have no night vision whatsoever. If we were discovered by humans, they'd surely overwhelm and capture us, right? I see your point. They're gonna go get some squatters' rights. Very good. I'll go stumble around till I find something to eat. Please, make yourself comfortable. Naysala. Yes? Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate it. Don't be ridiculous. We're old friends, are we not? Right you are, old friend. Is everything in place? Yes, that Duke Tanos cannot sit still. He's literally quivering with anticipation. It's not pretty. Oh, I hate that mental image. I bet it isn't. Just make sure that mountain of suet stays hidden. If Rayson catches so much as a glimpse of his bulk, he'll take wing. Understood. Now, time to put on the finishing touches. This, too, I do to raise up Kilvas. Rayson, please don't judge me too harshly. That being said, I'm sure you will. Ah well, such is life. Enjoy your new one, old friend. What an asshole. What do we have next? The Atonement. We're going to make things right. What is this? Who are you? What have you done with Naysala? Oh. This is something everyone should see. There can be no doubt. I gaze upon the last living wonder of the Serene's royalty. Those golden locks. Witness how they gather in the morning sun and multiply its brilliance. The gentle luster of those argent wings. Manifest proof of royalty as sure as I am alive. Magnificent, absolutely magnificent. A true work of art wrought in flesh and feather. All this beauty, mine. The fortune I paid the Raven King seems like a pittance compared to this treasure. What? Naysala sold me to you? Oh, you are exquisite, even in rage. Now, if you behave yourself, I'll grant you a life of luxury. Oliver. My dude, I am uncomfortable. Ah, my nose, my beautiful nose. Bishop Oliver, you winged freak, you'll pay for that. No, you mustn't harm him. You mustn't ruffle a single feather of those gorgeous wings. My beauty, you mustn't be frightened. In time, you'll come to see how kind and charitable a master I can be. This is madness. Also, can we take a moment to talk about the painting in the background of this dude's place? That guy is getting treated very well. Oh, so frightening. How delicious. But I fear that we must now be separated for a short while. Loyal servants, attend my words. You must not raise a hand to this one. Prepare his meals with care, and do not disturb his rest. I would not see his countenance marred by displeasure. Herons, you see, are such delicate things. And then, at the proper time... Yes, the proper time. When will it be? I say to you, those haughty senators and their ilk have looked down their noses at me for the last time. I shall show them all. Oh, but I must have a grand stage, one where none can fail to see me. The Serene's royals are creatures of legend, and when I arrive with one at my side, I can hardly wait to see Duke Gatos' face. Naysala, you wretch. Curse your eyes. How dare you do this to me? Good old betrayal by an old friend. No Fire Emblem game is complete without it. I've brought him. Well done, Ike. I shall see that you're well rewarded. Where's your usual entourage? I see only 2 of your holy guard. Oh, there was some sort of disturbance. I think they're clearing away the rabble. But on to business. Is that one there the ringleader of the thieves? Why, he's nothing but a child. Has he offered up any kind of defense for his deplorable actions? We're no thieves. We're trying to free the Lagoos from those filthy aristocrats hold in captivity. What manner of absurd fairy tale is this? In the year Ben 624, Apostle Misaha, my honored grandmother, emancipated every last Lagoo's slave. In accordance with her law, today there's not a single slave to be found in all the Ben Empire. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. You lie. Countless noble houses even now keep Lagoo's as servants or entertainment, or worse. Expelled. And the Senate. Those fast windbags grant tacit approval by doing nothing. That's enough. I told you to keep a cool head. Ike, you are one to talk, my dude. Come on. But... Ike, why ever would you bring such an ill-mannered rogue to meet me? What is it you're planning? If anyone's planning something, it's you. We've put in all this work to get on her good side. And Ike's just... Really? And what could you possibly mean by that? Your last mission showed us a slave trade, and now you've put us in contact with an underground emancipation group. From the very beginning, I found this whole arrangement a little odd. You have more vassals than you can use, yet you hire us for these missions? Your motivations have me puzzled. Oh, I see. And have you solved this puzzle of yours? You want to expose the depravity of the inner circles of power. But you don't want the general public to know that the majority of the Senate is involved in slavery. And to think I thought you were as untutored as a wild monkey. You're actually quite bright. Oh, I thought she was going to think he was like accusing her of supporting this whole endeavor. I didn't figure it out all by myself. I have companions whom I trust with my life. They helped. Hey, hold it. What in the world are you talking about? Would someone like to explain this to me? The Apostle is aware of the Laguz slavery. On top of that, it appears she intends to do something about this problem. Are you serious? I am. However, whether I succeed or fail depends largely on what you do next. So be it. I think it's time you told us about the next job you have lined up for us. I've received reports that Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanis, is up to something suspicious. Duke Tanis has a villa near the Woods of Serenes. Go there and return with irrevocable proof of whatever he's doing. If you succeed in this, I promise to support your Princess Silencia with all the power at my command. I'll bring back whatever information it is you're looking for. Be ready for us. Are we going to go save our bird boy? Alright, last battle reports. Fallen, Astrid. Rip. But we got Stefan, Tormod, and Morris. And Soren the MVP. I'm glad that we didn't kill Morris. He was cool. I see. Oh, that's the first time that Ike hasn't responded in complete silence to news of a soldier death. That's big. We love that. Okay, we'll get info first from Stefan. What the? Who are you? How long have you been a member of my troop? I joined after the battle in the sands. My name's Stefan. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. Why are you here? In part, it's because I'm curious, but mostly it's the guiding hand of fate that has led me to you. He's channeling his inner Joker. He's got the purple, he's got the green. He'd probably murder somebody on live TV. In the desert, I watched the dance of your sword. You have a unique style, but it is incomplete, filled with hesitation. You've recently lost your teacher, no? Luckily your foundation is quite strong, which is why I can be of service. Your technique, how powerful will it be when perfected? I'd like to know. Who are you? You can learn the dance of blades from me without knowing my history, can you not? What say you? Let your heart decide. You know what? Fuck it. I understand. If you can help me perfect my technique, I'll gladly accept an invitation to learn from you. Then prepare yourself. Come, attack me with all your strength. We got the occult? I'll look at that in a second. Morris, little one, how was it? Were you treated roughly? Did they attempt to punish you? No, it was nothing. And the Apostle? I thought she'd be some mean old hag, but she's just a kid. Really, she's even shorter than I am. Little one, you must lower your voice and watch your tongue. What? Why? Rest easy, Morris. Everyone in this room is with me. The Apostle has no ears here. That is good. Morris? Speaking ill of the Apostle here is considered treasonous. Keep it up and they'll kill you, or threaten to. What? Little one, while we're here, please choose your words with more care than you've shown. I beg of you. Oh, right, I understand. For Laguz, you seem to know more about the court etiquette here than my fellow Bjork Tormod. That's because I don't know much about any of this stuff, that's all. He knows more than me because I don't know much. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. It is no matter, little one. Ike, the reason I'm familiar with the customs of Ben Nobles is I myself was once a slave. What? Oh no. For generations, my family served as slaves to one house. They were wealthy and powerful, senators all. As a child, I was raised never to question my station as a slave. From the day that I was born, the most grueling physical labor was as natural as breathing. I knew nothing else. To ensure we were liked by our masters, we were drilled in the etiquette of polite society until it became second nature. We were slaves, We did what we could to live as long as we could. The most important thing was not to incur the wrath of our masters. If we displeased them, we were punished. If we were lucky, we were beaten. If we were unlucky... Morris, that's enough. I'm sorry, Lord Ike. If a former slave like myself is present, all of you will be judged, scorned, and looked down upon. I came here to ask if you would take care of something for me. I would have you take care of the little one. Why would you say such a thing? Is he trying to dip? He's just going to dump his kid on us and leave? You were born a Laguz slave, and you're not allowed to be free. That's not right. That's why we promised each other we'd change all that. We made a promise. Laguz, like Bjork, would build homes and plant fields. Families would live together in peace and freedom. That's the world we dreamed of. That's a dream that belongs to us as former Laguz slaves. We don't need the help of another Bjork like you. What? Little one. Does it really warrant that much concern? Huh? Since I first arrived here in Ben, it's something that's been bothering me. If you're born into a noble house, you're a noble. If your parents are slaves, you're a slave. Do you think a person's worth is decided at the moment of their birth? I can't understand a country where that passes for normal. I just can't. Those don't sound like the words of someone working for Princess Crimea. Princesses are princesses because they're born into royal families, right? Are you going to deny that? No, you're right. Alencia, she is a princess. I don't think we've treated her with more respect than any other employer we've had, but... funny. We've addressed her as princess the entire time, but I've never really considered what it meant. From where I stand, I think you've been blessed. You were born a Bjork and raised in a country with a lenient social structure. That's an enviable life. It's so hard, no matter how hard I try, I'll never fully understand your pain. But listen, I didn't treat Alencia any differently after I learned of her heritage. I'm not going to think of you or treat you differently just because you used to be a slave. It's not going to happen. You're you. And I'm free to think of it that way if I want, right? Morris, there's nothing anyone can do about your past, about the burdens you carry. And I don't know everything that's going on, but you shouldn't be trying to push Tormod away. He's dedicated to you, and being with you is his choice. It's part of his freedom. I see now. I'll go and find him. If meeting those in the temple is uncomfortable, I can go and bring him back. What do you think? No, I can do it. I have a good nose. Tracking the young one's scent while avoiding other Bjork is an easy task. I see. Ike, never mind. May our friendship be true and enduring. I share your sentiment. Our troop will have you for as long as you wish. That's nice. Alright, so... real quick. Ike has acquired the Occult. An item that allows characters to acquire different skills depending on their class. How does one become occult? Hold on. I'm gonna look into this because I'm curious. Okay. So it has to be used by a second tier Bjork unit or a level 15 plus Laguz unit. There's a level requirement as well as a class requirement. So like I could give it to Soren. I don't know. I'll sit on that. I'll think about it for a little bit. We'll get some levels in, I think. Not many people in need of levels. Or not many people close to levels. We'll get Mordecai up one more. Ooh, not a bad level at all. Yeah, decent. Okay, alright. I think magic boosts her healing, so I will happily take that. Kinda weak, I'll be honest. I think it's the racism holding her back, you know? If she could just drop that, she'd probably have gotten a better level. Like Titania, she's not racist. Alright, and we're happy with that. Let's get some support conversations in. I think... Oh, there's a few of them here. More Soren talks. Do you have a second, Soren? What is it, Ike? What's wrong? You've been quiet and moody for days. What's going on? Well, it's... Yes? It's nothing. You've never worried about who you are, have you? Your family? Where you come from? Who I am? Well, not really, no. I guess I don't understand what you're getting at. I had a father and a mother. I don't remember much about her, but otherwise no complaints. Must be nice to have loving parents. You need people to experience your childhood, to help shape the person you'll become. Without an adult around to affirm and support them, a child can't know which path to take, or who he really is. Don't you have any memory of your parents? No. The woman who raised me was not my birth mother, and she wasn't all that fond of me anyway. My earliest memories are of her saying, "Why me? The world isn't fair," or "Stay away from me, child." No love, no affection. She took care of me out of some sense of duty that she didn't really possess. When I was about 4, a nearby sage came by and asked to take me in. He said I possessed rare magical talent. I remember the day clearly. My caretaker was delighted to give me up. In fact, she seemed almost delirious with pleasure. Smiling like a madwoman as she handed me over, the sage even gave her gold as compensation, not that it was necessary. Oh, Soren, I had no idea. The sage was old and knew that death would soon come for him. His only goal was to teach his art to an apprentice. As time was short, he put me through terribly rigorous magic training. We worked day and night without cease. I didn't even have time to think about who I really was, but it was still a better life than I'd ever known. When the sage died 2 years later, I'd acquired much magical skill. Perhaps too much for a child of my age. At any rate, once I'd eaten all the food in the sage's hovel, I left and walked for days to find help. Upon reaching civilization, I came to another grim realization. I couldn't speak, not a word. My goodness. This guy's life is like the emotional equivalent of, like, I've got glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I wake up and break my legs, and every night when I go to bed I break my arms, and I lie awake in agony until the night terrors put me to sleep. Oh, I could read and write better than most of the villagers, and I could understand what they said. I just couldn't talk. I couldn't help it. The woman and the sage both used to hurl words at me. Unkind words usually, but I never needed to answer, so... Soren. Huh? Oh, I apologize, Ike. I shouldn't have made you listen to such nonsense. Soren, it's no nonsense. It's awful. It's the most terrible thing I've ever heard. Where did this happen? Was it in Ben? No, but there's more. I haven't told you about my parents. No, that's enough. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Wait, Soren. Soren? Blast. My goodness. There was a lot to unpack there. Bro, I'm getting more conversations. Let's go. Well, howdy, Nefni. Isn't it a beautiful day? Sure is. I bet your hometown is real busy now, what with harvest season approaching and all. Yeah, I bet. I'm sure my brothers and sisters are grumbling at Ma for making them help in the fields. All kids ever want to do is play. I should know. Say, how many people are in your family, Nefni? Is this guy just gonna go brag about his family to everyone he has a support conversation with? Because I'm kind of here for it. I have 2 younger sisters and 3 younger brothers. The boys are triplets. They just turned 6 years old. That's too much for your mom to handle all on her own. Yep, I'm sure Ma chews them out every day. What about you, Brom? My kids are a little older. I hope they're helping Mother like they're supposed to. Don't worry about it, Brom. I'm sure they are. And Boyd. Good morning. I'm Brom. I take it you're with the Grail Mercenaries. Well, if it isn't the imprisoned Papa. I'm Boyd. I'm one of the original Grail Mercenaries. Oh, that's swell. You know, you fight pretty well for someone so young. Young? You're one to talk. I mean, look at you, Pops. We had to bust you out of a prison and you're still a big fatty. How do you fight with a body like that? Doesn't all the jiggling slow you down? Boyd, shut the fuck up. Ah, you're right. I know it could be trouble during a big battle, but this body served me well. After all, you need a lot of girth to manage a mule and plow. You're a farmer, Pops. That's right. But I hate to think that my big belly would be a burden on you. Oh, now I feel terrible. What? Hey, don't cry, Pops. Look, let's start working out together. I'll whip you into shape in no time. Really? You mean that? That'd be great. Whip me into shape, Boyd. Oh, my wife will be so surprised. What a... He is the ideal man. Love that for him. Okay, Boyd was working his way back up my list. He was redeeming himself. And then that support conversation happened. He is way back down. Yeah, ladies, you might not like it, but this is what peak physical performance looks like. I mean, clearly his wife liked it. They've got like 8 kids. Either that or he's got very good technique. Is this the place? Yes, it is. It's rather heavily guarded. Even so, I think a direct attack would be our best chance of gaining entrance. Halt! He's clearly got something. We need to know what his secrets are. Who goes there? What are you doing? This villa is the property of Duke Tanis, Senator of the Empire. No trespassing. Loon, did you really just say fertile myrtle in my chat? The ban button is right there. It's right there. It's ever so tempting. I'm Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Under orders from the Apostle, we've been charged with investigating the Duke. You're staring me down. Are you challenging me, Loon? Because I will commit to the bit. What? The Apostle sent you? Wait here a moment. Alright, brother. We'll sneak around out here and see what we can cause. I don't know what I thought I read, and now I'm past the conversation. I can't do it. You have the people on your side? Hold on. Hold on. Where's this button? I can ban a mod. I have that power. Alright, there's a poll up. You guys have 2 minutes to speak your mind. I will allow the people to decide. You can buy extra votes with crumbs. Good idea. Leave it to us. If we get stopped, we can talk our way out of it. Alright, miss. Let's get going. Yeah. What is it I hear? That you lads claim to be here on the Apostles' business? We have a letter here that bears her seal. Well, I see. It appears genuine. Very well. Am I in a position to ask what exactly I am suspected of doing? We're here by the Apostles' leave. Do you honestly intend to make us discuss this private matter outside? Oh, no, of course not. Never. I would never insult. Please, come inside. Oh, slavery. Me, the Apostle, would honestly accuse me of such an unfashionable thing as slaveholding. Oh ho. Do you claim no knowledge of such a thing? I've shown you every nook of my mansion, every cranny. I've been most thorough, have I not? And you saw no trace, not a single sign of any Lagoos here, did you? That is true. This accusation is absolutely ridiculous. To think that I, a bishop who serves only the Apostles' will, would do anything to violate our country's Emancipation Act. Tell you one of them is me. I didn't want to show cowardice. I respect that, Loon. That's... You know what? We could just end the poll now. I have to respect your wishes, right? No. No, I need mods. Be certain that you tell the Apostle everything. Tell her that Duke Tanis is upright and clean-handed. There's not even a shadow of falsehood in my noble eyes. Look into them deeply, my boy, and tell me what you see. Oh. All right. The people have spoken. Loon stays. Oh, I don't like that he approached after telling me to look in his eyes. Well? Mm-hmm. Ugh, hey, stop that. Back off. We have little choice, do we? I think it would be best if we left for the time being. Hey, halt, you can't go in there. Ike. Mist, what is it? Ike, I saw him. In a room on the top floor of this building, I saw someone. I think he was one of the bird tribe. He looked like he was trying to jump out a window, but he was forced away from it and back into the room. What? What is this child babbling about? Someone from the bird tribe. Can you describe him? He had long hair. It was sparkling like gold. And his skin, it was so pale, almost translucent. Oh, and his wings, they were pure white. Is that accurate, Titania? It is. I saw him as well. That can only mean there's a member of the Heron clan in this place. According to books, only members of the royal Heron family possess white wings. It appears there's at least one room we have yet to see. What's it going to be, Duke Tanis? You can cooperate and show us this room that you somehow forgot, or... Guards! Kill them all! Don't let a single one escape! So this is how you want to play it, eh? I thought it might come to this. Mercenaries, it's time! Again, this man has so many guards in his employ. Dude, we're gonna kill so many bigots. Devdan hears the sounds of battle. You dare to bring conflict into Bishop Oliver's home? My lance will make you pay for your impudence. Alright, who can we have conversations with? Rolf, Mist, or Soren can talk to Devdan. Alright, we can get one of them up there. Also, yes, congratulations on your survival, Loon. You've made it to the next round. What the next round consists of depends entirely on your actions from here onwards. No, so I have a feeling Devdan's going to be one that we can recruit, potentially. I just want to make sure... Yeah, I'm happy with this team comp. We'll save right before we go in. So if we die, we don't have to go through all that conversation again. But we're not gonna die, so we won't have to go through it again regardless. Yeah, that's the confidence I need more of in my life. Okay. So we'll start by advancing right to the edge of where they like us. Because as long as we have One more space, please. As long as we all stay outside of their range, we should be okay for the first turn. Nobody is in danger yet. Will any of them come towards us? Yeah, you fools. You fell for it. Your fates are sealed. More or less, once I figure out who's going where. The oldest trick in the book, the I know your aggro range. Hey, it served me quite well. Braum, the chunkiest lad. I want to make sure... Okay, this guy's aggro range is also something. We have more Lance people here, so we can just kind of say goodnight to him. He didn't even get 1 damage in. That's rough, buddy. Now, her against an axe gentleman is not my favorite outcome. We'll just keep her here, I think. Here, if we have him advance... We could have him kill this guy. You can have Ike come forward a little more and put some damage into this one. No crit, unfortunately, but such is life. And we'll get Jill to javelin him to finish him off. Perfect. Kieran is just outside of range there, which is unfortunate. Can Rolf get him? Oh, Rolf might be able to get him. 9 times 2, 99, 3. I don't trust that he will survive a counterattack next turn. Oh, wait, just before I do that... Okay, that would not put him in range of either of those guys. But it would kill him. Let's go. Well done, Soren. Well, that guy is well done, actually. Soren remains uncooked. He's raw. And we'll just pump Ike's health a little bit. Soren is a rare lad. We love that for him. Time for these guys to advance to their own untimely demises. Really? That guy didn't care to move forward at all? Oh wait, no. Axe is not ideal against swords. I need lance. Here we go. 20 times 2. I will take it. Let the hate flow through you. Then we'll move her out of range of the axe dude. We could, yeah, I'll move Ike forward because we'll aggro the axe guy with one of our sword people. Because what's he gonna do? Nothing. Okay. Who was it that needed... No, nobody here needed healing. Cool. Mordecai should transform sooner or later. Come on, buddy. Oh, ranged attack. Not a good one, but an attempt at it for sure. Yes, Sabrina? Is there a problem? You're 12% of the way to ending the stream. Nice. Luckily, I don't think you'll get there tonight. Oof. Zyark. You look like you could use a bit of a health top-up from Mist next turn. No, so when I first read that message, I wasn't sure if you meant, like, you have gathered 10%, or sorry, 12% of the currency to make me end the stream, or if mentally I have pushed you 12% of the way to just pulling the trigger on it. But I know you mean, I know now that you mean you almost have that amount of currency. All right, once again, we play the aggro range. That guy can't get far enough. That soldier sucks. If you had the currency and I banned Looned, you would have ended it. I mean, I think that's a fair response, really. This guy only has fire. Okay. What is... like special damage on the unit type shown here. Okay, so we do not want to push a beast into the fire range. That is the least ideal outcome. But I'm more than happy to send somebody with a steel lance in to stab a fire guy. We're gonna need to get to Tanya a new weapon soon. Oh, he doesn't even get to hit her? Alright. We got a gamble. Item that allows you to acquire the skill gamble when you're at a base. Cool. Still don't know what that does. That's kind of what we're missing here. It's alright. If I had hit Loon with a ban, it probably wouldn't have been a perma ban. It would have just been like a... I could have just timed her out, really. It's just the principle of the thing, you know? You get what I'm saying? Oh, don't do that. Oh, weapon level up. She can use the racist lance now. I'm not proud of her, but I acknowledge her growth. Yeah, I could do some damage here. He'll take some damage, but he'll deal some damage too. And the higher level we can get him, the better life is. Oh. Oh, they got the retaliation done on them. The counter. Nice. I thought he was gonna not get the kill. Okay, that is not nearly enough damage. Oh, also she is weak. I should have had Mist heal her. Damn it. It's okay, I'll have Soren heal her. Have a good night, Sabrina. Thanks for coming around. I appreciate your company, as always. Okay, if I send Jill around here, she's only getting attacked by one of them. But I don't know how much damage it would do to her. So, okay, we're gonna... Who on the party has the key? I think it's Soren. Yeah, Soren has door key. Okay. We're gonna move everybody up. Just call it Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because everyone is here. Ah, fantastic. Honestly, I'll let them come to us still. Oh. Very interesting. So they're just going to keep pouring in from behind us if we don't do anything. Ah. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, I'm glad she got the crit on the first attack. And she got a chest key out of it. Let's go. All right, and then she'll lock the doorway so they can't get to Soren. Okay, I need to get to Devdan, which is a whole ass extra path. None of these guys are bow people, are they? No, that guy is. That is very unfortunate. We do not want to push any further than that. Down here. Oh, we can go around. We can go around. That's perfect. So we're gonna get him. Yeah. Yeah, nailed it. Oh, you fool. You absolute dingus. You nincompoop. Oof. More guys from that door. Interesting. She doesn't really have room for anything like that. Does he have room? Okay, you know what? He's gonna trade with her and take her one vulnerary so that she can open this chest and take an item. Weapon? A Shara icon. Okay. I don't think she has room for another item. So I guess... Unless I get somebody to take it from her this turn, and then she can go back for it. Okay, so... Actually, what's his health looking like? 27 to 36. Not my favorite number, I will be honest. Okay, we're going to send Jill southward. We're going to send Ike in here. With... Oh, that guy's a lance, so I'll send Boyd in. Yeah, that feels right. Perfect. I'll get Mist to top up. Zyark is kind of in need of it. Because the last thing I want is for any of our lads to die this mission. Braum would take some damage from magic. But he would take less damage from magic if the magic user was dead. We're not quite there yet. Kieran is not the one to pull that off. Oh, but is Mordecai? That was really my main concern. Imagine if he'd gotten that 1% crit chance. Alright, I'm hoping that wall of soldiers just won't move this turn, but we'll find out. We'll post up Ike with these guys. They are moving. Cool. But I'm glad that the bow guy decided to shoot Braum, of all people? Like, sure? Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine. Some of these are a little concerning, but we will survive. Oh, with the crit from Jill. Let's go. This is fine. This is definitely fine. This is fine, right? This is not fine. Braum, don't. Braum, don't. Oh, wait. Unless that... Okay, I think we're good. This is the second time that Braum has survived on low single digits of health. And then got brought back up to full immediately. What an absolute Chad that guy is. Thanks for getting the crit on the second attack, Ike. Very well done. All right. It's not just that he was out of their range, right? Okay, this is a guaranteed kill. Refined spear of high power, it can be thrown at distant enemies. Cool. Okay. So, our main thing is that we want our buddies to be better than they currently are. We want Rolf to get far enough west that we can talk to that one guy. Nice crit, Rolf, to do the last 1 point of damage. Well done. We'll get Jill forward to commit war crimes. I mean, she's already racist. Why not also a war criminal? We'll hit him with the steel lance. Oh, interesting. We'll block off his escape path as best we can. Okay. This should take this guy out. Alright, so although we had a close call, we're doing great now. You missed? You fool. Alright, just run to safety for a moment. Soren, get moving. Titania, also get moving. She could take out one of these guys. We'll switch her back to the steel lance. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that archer. And we'll push Boyd forward just a little bit. I'm fine pushing him there. He's at full health and he has a good amount of health. Oh, he's... Oh. Oh. Forgiveness, please. Devdan will try to restrain himself. Don't kill him, please. Don't. Okay, thank you, Jill. I thought she was gonna... I was afraid that she was gonna let the turbo racism... Oh, no. Concerning. Alright, we're just gonna move him backwards to safety. Oh, right. I forgot that he had talk as a default option. Uh-oh, this won't do. Youngsters like you aren't supposed to be fighting, you know? Huh? Who are you, sir? Sir? Oh, Devdan is no knight. Devdan is just a simple man who was imprisoned for looking at the flower garden. The punishment was to work here for an entire year. Without pay, unfortunately. Is that so? That doesn't seem fair. This sad world knows little of fair, does it? Now tell me, young one, what are you doing here? Well, there's a Laguz birdman being held captive here. I came to help him. Duke Tanis is a bad man who keeps Laguz as slaves. That's why my friends and I are here to stop him. Slaves? That is not acceptable. Devdan cannot forgive such callous and unjust actions. In that case, you should join up and help us free them. A fine idea. Devdan is ever on the side of justice. That one word is very important. Devdan is never on the side of justice. It just ain't for him, you know? Alright, Devdan. Prove your loyalty. Commit a war crime. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna fly Jill over this way. And we're going to... Is heal enough? Yeah, heal is enough to pop Jill up to nearly full. Got the other guy with almost clan hair? True. Okay, now we'll have Kieran defend us from behind. His health is fine, right? 14 of 32. Perhaps Soren can give him a bit of a top up before he goes in. Because he's going to take... Oh, he might not take as much damage as I was expecting from this little defense turn. Alright, this is where things get real. We're going to send Tanya in to take out their Elfire mage. Ooh, 5 damage. I'm so scared. Your boss behind you is a little more intimidating. Okay, then we're going to have her wait just outside of his range. We'll have Boyd commit a war crime. We spread them out across the team, you know? We can't monopolize all the war crimes to one person. Okay, and now... How's his health? 18 of 36. We'll keep him close enough for Mist to be able to help him out. We'll get Zyark up here. That thief is fine to do his thing. Unless he finds something real nice, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. And I don't think I can get to him before he gets to another chest anyway. Kind of weak, but at least their stats he's going to use. Oh, another one got up to him. Interesting. Bye. Kieran, the ultimate rear guard. Yeah, I was going to say, like, at least their stats that he's going to get a lot of use out of. If they had given him, like, I don't know, magic and luck. I don't know. Please stop stabbing a child. Yeah, I mean, we'll just get some damage in on him. I'll have DevDen finish him off, I think. Bye. Okay, Titania. Only 9, well, I guess 18 damage. Interesting. This is the domain of my master, Bishop Oliver, the Duke of Tanis. You'll learn that no one impugns his honor and lives to walk away. About that, I don't think we will be learning that. The question is, does he follow? Okay, he also does have ranged attacks, so we need to be careful about that. If we're going to attack him, we need to make sure it's like it's either with somebody who can take the damage. Assuming you're going to stop after this, so I'll just warn you in case I'm not in time for next stream, stock up on some extra gear before going into the next chapter. That is good to know. I was planning on double checking everyone's gear, but I will take extra care to do so. Thank you very much, Alex. Have a good night, man. Okay, we'll just back Boyd up a little bit. We'll just kind of make sure as many people as possible are here and ready to go. Kieran is mostly fine, really. It's really just these two. We could have... Oh, no, there's nobody left back this way. Cool. He heals 3 from being there. Good for him, I guess. A physic. Long-range lightning magic. It is difficult to master, but it can strike enemies from afar? And physic is a... Okay. You're gonna make me go and get the thief, aren't you? If I can even get one of those items off him, that's a solid deal, I think. I just need to make sure he gets killed by somebody that has inventory space. Which I think is going to be... I guess it's going to be Kieran. I don't want to hit him with Titania again because I don't want to risk critting him and killing him outright before I can get this guy. I guess it is a seize mission. Could longbow this guy just to get some extra points in on Rolf. Oh, and a weapon level up. Sure. Okay, so if it's a seize mission, I'm actually perfectly content with hitting him again. If she gets the crit, she probably won't, but if she does... Yeah, okay. We could have her step out of the way. We could have Ike try and finish him off. Oh no. We need an axe against him if he's going spear. Good night. What fate is this? Is it just punishment for my complicity in this evil? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm proud of you for picking up on that. He's like, man, I helped enable basically a slave trade. Dang, I can't believe somebody would do this to me. He got away? Hold on. Oh, right. I need to use the seize action. Ah. Oh, my sweet, beautiful little bird. Don't be frightened. Come, let us fly away together. Stay away from me, you filthy fat man. Come quietly. You belong to me. I will not give you up. No one shall take you from me. Though the price may be my life, I'll never cooperate with you. Wait. Hey, where are you, Duke Tanis? Are you in here? No? Ah, very convincing. Duke Tanis. Who are you? Ah, you're the Serenes. Are you unharmed? We've come to help you. Your injury. Did that man do that to you? This wound must be tended to. Stay back! But do not approach me, cursed human. Oh, right. He's also racist, but the other way around. Forgot about that whole thing. The Grail mercenaries have returned. Ah, Master Ike. It's good to see you well. How went the mission? Did you unearth any meaningful proof? Where's the Apostle? Master Ike? I must speak with the Apostle. Where is she? Apostle Sanaki is in the garden, having a pleasant conversation with Princess Alincia. I'll go directly and see if she'll meet with you. Please wait here. In the garden. Great. He's just going for it. Master Ike, no, you mustn't behave so. You'll cause such problems. Apostle? What are you doing? How dare you approach me unannounced? This is most inappropriate, and I will not... What's happened, my Lord Ike? All of it. I want to hear all of it, now. What are you talking about? Master Ike, one must not speak to the Apostle in such a discourteous fashion. 20 years ago, something happened in Serene's forest. Something terrible. I want to know. What? Master Ike? What happened 20 years ago? This is a conversation that needed to shift locations. You found one of the Heron clan, and a Serene's noble, no less. One of them still lives? But that is such a thing. Apostle Sanaki, tell me. It's a very difficult problem. How to impart this tale? It would appear that no one is willing to begin this story. That being so, I would open with what is commonly known of the matter. Do you find this acceptable? And you are? He's a friend of mine. Nasir, if you know something, I would hear it. When you're done, the Apostle can clarify. Agreed? Begins with the assassination of the previous Ben Apostle. It was 20 years ago, 1 year after the Declaration of Emancipation was made. The leader at the time was the Apostle Misaha, who was more adored by the public than any apostle before or since. When she was assassinated, the citizenry was racked with grief. All of Ben despaired. And then a rumor began to circulate that the assassination was the work of the Serene's Herons. In the twinkling of an eye, the rumor spread throughout the Ben capital. One night shortly thereafter, it happened. The citizens grew violent. They massed at the edge of Serene's forest, home of their supposed enemy, and set it to burn. The crowd raged on for 3 nights, and in the end, the Heron clan was lost. But their involvement was just a rumor, wasn't it? Why? Why did they... Oh, the shame of it. Apostle, the remainder of the tale is yours. You stand as the Empress of Ben. You're responsible for the acts of your citizens, are you not? False. The accusation was completely false. The assassination of the Apostle was not the work of the Serene's clan. No, it was me. That is correct. The Heron clan possessed no fighting skills. Their tribe survived by living a life of peace and piety within their forest. Unlike other Lagoos, they never focused on developing their strength for the purposes of combat. Anyone with any knowledge of Lagoos would have known such a thing. At the very least, the citizens of Ben would have known this. However, they'd lost their leader, and in their grief they cared little for the truth. They were merely looking for some way to vent their rage and despair. Isn't that true, Apostle? Please, Lord Nasir, the tone of your voice. It's all right, Princess Alencia. He speaks the truth, be it with a sharpened tongue or no. Ike, the bird tribes of Phoenix's target only bend ships with their piracy. The ravens of Kilvas are after cargo, and so they attack everyone with equal vigor. The Hot clans, however, hold the Heron clan as brethren, and still remember the false accusations, and their brutal murder. The Heron at Oliver's mansion. He slapped my hand away when I tried to help him. He had such hatred in his eyes. When he leapt from the window, he spoke to me. Remember the genocide, he said. 20 years have passed, but I'll never forgive what you did. Such needless pain. It may sound like utter hypocrisy, but my people regret deeply the actions of that horrific night. We stole the Heron clan from this world. Every time we see the Blackened Forest, our grave sin comes back to haunt us. Apostle, you're honorable. The majority of the senators have done their best to banish all memory of the Serenes in that night, yet you've resisted. That is your intent, is it not? You're not like them. You're attempting to take responsibility for the actions of the people. To undo the wrongs of the past, you launched your own investigation into the Lagu's emancipation issue. You've even gone so far as to hire outsiders like Ike and his mercenaries to expose the problem, haven't you? Princess Alencia? Yes? I'd like once more to make use of your escorts. Would you grant me this boon? Of course. That is, if Ike and his group agree, I have no objection to your proposal. And it depends on what you want. The member of the Heron clan you met. I want you to find him. I want to meet with him. I want to speak with him. If that's your wish, we'll do it. In any case, we let that monster Oliver slip through our grasp. We didn't kill him? Or capture him? So he could stand a fair trial? Totally my intention? We'll handle both tasks at the same time. I'm counting on you. Alright. Well, I'm pretty happy with how that all went. I think this is a decent stopping point. We'll jump into next stream at chapter 17. Until then, see if there's anybody on that we can raid real quick. Nobody in particular at the moment. But thank you guys for coming to hang out. This has been great fun. I appreciate you guys keeping me company, giving advice, making quotes out of my word vomit stream of thought. And yeah, I mean, really, all that's left is to say goodnight. Oh yeah, reminders. Monday is... We're doing Pokemon Stadium next. I have that ready to go. Tuesday, we still have the poll ongoing, but I believe, unless it has been a wild swing since the last time I looked at it, yeah, we're pretty firmly in the God of War camp right now. So on Tuesday, we will be starting God of War, like the 2016 one that came out for the PS4. We'll be going straight through that, and when we're done it, we'll be doing God of War Ragnarok as the next game following that. So that's what we have to look forward to. And then obviously next Thursday, more Fire Emblem. Thank you guys. This has been great. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.